Ma'am and team, we are live now.
Good evening, students. How are you all doing? We'll wait for more 5 to 10 minutes so other participants can also join. Good evening. Okay, so till other participants join, let's catch up with each other till then. So tell me, students, how are you all doing these days? And how are you feeling after coming back to schools almost 1.5 years? I can see a few students are saying that they are excited to coming back to schools and like they are feeling very good to come back. And a few of them are saying it's so boring. So how was your lockdown? You all guys enjoyed spending time with your family, or like it was bored, like you guys were missing your friends?
We want to be healthy, ma'am.
You want to be healthy. Okay. So how was your lockdown? Did you guys enjoy it, spending time with your family, or it was bored?
It's a little bore and a little enjoyment with family.
Okay. Hope you guys learned something new during this lockdown.
Yeah, ma'am.
Would you like to share what all you have learned during this pandemic?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, with your help only, I'm able to learn a lot about technologies. Like from Dell Technologies, we are having online classes during lockdown. So I've learned a lot in that.
That's good to hear, Sonia.
Even my family too, ma'am. When I'm saying this, they are so excited that my children are going so well, and we are so proud of you.
Okay, so shall we begin, or you want us to wait for a couple of more minutes?
Gora will wait a couple of minutes because in live session, the more students are joining. I don't want to miss them.
Fine. So students, tell me any one thing that you missed like a lot during this lockdown.
So one of the students said they have understand the value of the family in this period of lockdown or pandemic.
That's good. Even I can say I understand, like I realize the importance of family or spending time with my family a lot.
So if other students want to share their experience during the lockdown or pandemic, you can text, you can start chatting in YouTube.
Students, I request all of you to respond us using live chat. Okay, students, so we'll start at sharp 5:20. Be patient. I know you all guys were having continuous classes from the morning, and still you get time, from your busy schedule, you take out time to join these sessions.
And is it mandatory to on our videos?
Sorry, Soumya, can you repeat that?
Is it necessary to on our videos or audio is enough?
If you're okay to turn on, please turn on. Otherwise, it's fine.
Okay, ma'am.
So one of the students said, we miss the school a lot and understand the value of the school education during this pandemic period.
That's good to hear.
So,
What other students are saying?
most of the students are saying the lockdown period is very boring and they don't have schools to spend the time with their friends.
Yeah, I can see like many of them are saying like they are eagerly like still few schools have not yet reopened, so they are eagerly waiting for the schools to reopen so that they can come back and meet the teachers and their friends. Okay, so let's begin. So a very warm good evening to honorable dignitaries, guests, respected principals and teachers, and my dear students. With great joy and immense exultation, I, Zohra Selnan, on behalf of Learning Links Foundation and Dell Technologies, extend my warm welcome to all of you who are present here for today's inaugural event. So we still have some time for our honorable chief guest, Srimati P. Sabita Indra Reddy, Education Minister of Telangana, to join and grace this occasion. So in the meantime, let's play a quick round of quiz that is based on STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So students, are you all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I can see like most, like we know that you all are so excited and curious about the quiz.
Yes, students are very eagerly waiting for the quiz as they are very interested in the, playing this quiz competition.
So Ganesh, can we have, like, can we start the quiz now?
Yes, Nova.
Sure. I request you to share the presentation, please.
I think they need to stop the sharing presentation. Okay, now I can share the presentation.
Okay. So students, before we go ahead with the quiz, let me brief you all about few important guidelines that you need to be followed to participate in this quiz. So we will read out the questions and post the same in the chat box for you. Request you to be patient and listen and read the questions properly before answering. My team members will translate the same question in different languages to provide you more clarity. I know we have here a couple of students who understands only Telugu, and we have few students who understand only Hindi. So my team will help you understand the question by translating them in different languages. And the second most important thing is that the answering time will be 45 seconds for each question. The timer will start as soon as the questions are read out. Okay, so all you have to do is just type your answers to each question asked in the live chat box. That's all for now. So without wasting much time, let's move towards the quiz and wish you all the best. Cross your fingers, relax, and let's do a quick brain exercise with a short quiz. Hope you will enjoy this activity. Keep in mind that the clock does not wait for anyone. So once, like, you have only 45 seconds to answer for each question. So here is our first question. Thomas Edison, a great scientist who invented light bulb, phonograph, motion picture apparatus, and many things, even being option A, deaf, option B, blind, option C, dumb, option D, sick. Moise, can you please translate the same in Telugu?
Yes. So students, hi students. So Thomas Edison light bulb, phonograph, మోషన్ పిక్చర్స్, ఉపకరణ మరియు అనేక విషయాలను కనుక్కున్నాడు. అతను కనుక్కోవడానికి ముందే అతను ఒక డిఫెక్ట్ ఉండే అతని దాంట్లో. అదేంటో చెప్పండి. దాంట్లో ఏంటంటే ఏ డెఫ్ అంటే ఏమీ వినపడదు, బి బ్లైండ్ అంటే గుడ్డివాడు, సి డంప్ అంటే చెవిటివాడు, డి సిక్ అంటే ఎప్పుడు అన్హెల్తీగా ఉంటాడు.
So I am receiving most of the options A, and some of students are saying C. Ganesh, can we check with C option C? No. Can you click on try again? So can students, the C answer is incorrect, and so the second most answer is A. Ganesh, can you click on A? Yes, you are correct. So A is the correct answer. Even he is deaf, he can invent light bulb, phonograph, motion picture, many more things.
Yes.
Thank you, students who has given the correct answers. Congratulations.
Yes, adding to the point, Thomas Edison, okay, is a great scientist. At the age of 14 only, he became the deaf, okay, by using some experiments. He contracted scarlet fever and then affected of the fever as well as a blow to the ear by an angry train conductor, okay. So the complete her left ear is completely deaf and 80% deaf in the other side, okay.
Shall we move to next question, Ganesh? Okay, so here is our next question. A 3D printer uses dash to print 3D design. A, ink, B, wire, C, PLA or ABS filament, D, powder.
Okay, for Telugu, ఒక 3D ప్రింటర్ 3D డిజైన్లను ముద్రించడానికి డాష్ ని ఉపయోగిస్తుంది. ఏ ఇంక్ ని ఉపయోగిస్తుందా, బి వైర్, సి PLA ABS ఫిలమెంట్, డి ఆప్షన్ పౌడర్.
I can see most of these students are saying C, PLA and ABS filament. Ganesh, is that the right answer? Can you help us in check?
Yes, C is the correct answer. Okay, congratulations students. Maximum you are selected C, PLA and ABS filaments. PLA, polylactic acid or polylactic, okay, and ABS is acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. That is the filaments, that is chemical, is a common thermoplastic polymers which we are using for 3D designs. We can go for next question.
Let's go to next question. Okay, so what type of circuits are shown in the following example? So students, as you can see, we have a torch light over there. So what type of circuits are like it is built upon? So one, series, two, parallel. So we have series connection in this torch, or do we have parallel connection in this torch?
క్రింది ఉదాహరణలో ఏ రకమైన సర్క్యూట్లు చూపించబడ్డాయి? 1 series, 2 parallel.
I can see most of the answers coming to option 2. Most of the students are saying second option. Oh,
Incorrect answer, students. Try again. There is no option, only one option is there, no? Okay. Yes. It is series. Okay.
Mistakes are proof that we are trying.
yes, yes, Zora, absolutely correct.
So let's move to the next question. Okay, which block category is used to create variables in Scratch? A, variable, B, motion, C, operators, D, events, E, sound, F, script, G, variant, H, text, I, stage. I can see we have more options to choose from. So students, don't just try with all the options. Pick only one that you feel that is the correct answer.
Yes. స్క్రాచ్ లో వేరియబుల్స్ సృష్టించడానికి ఏ బ్లాక్ వర్గం ఉపయోగించబడుతుంది?
సో కింద మనకి ఐ వరకు ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఏదైనా 1 or 2 సెర్చ్ చేయండి. కొందరు ఏ, కొందరు బి, కొందరు సి అలా చెప్పకండి. సో థింక్ అండ్ ఆన్సర్.
Yes. Think and answer.
So Ganesh, I am receiving a responses. Most of the responses are saying A. Is it the correct answer? Yes. Students, again, you are correct. Congratulations who have given the answer A.
Yes, variable is the correct answer. Okay. It is used to make scores or to calculate the scores and track of a lifeline and many things you can do according to your game plan.
Dash describes the instructions used to control sprites in Scratch. A, list, B, score, C, command, D, script.
ఓకే. స్ప్రైట్ ను నియంత్రించడానికి ఉపయోగించే సూచనలను వివరిస్తుంది. డాష్ వివరిస్తుంది. It's very easy, students.
Whenever you are doing any project in scratch, your project will not be complete like without any sprites.
So this time I am receiving a responses, mixed responses. So I can say most of the responses are saying D. D for the leap. Yes. So again, you have given a correct answer.
Yes.
I can see our students are on the right track.
Yes. Script. Script describes the commands of the sprite. You are correct, students.
Okay, so here is our next question. So how many stack blocks are available in Scratch? A 17, B 16, C 15, D 14.
Students, Scratch లో ఎన్ని స్టాక్ బ్లాక్స్ అందుబాటులో ఉన్నాయి? స్టాక్ బ్లాక్స్.
Students are giving us all options. I can see most of them are saying 15, 16, 17. Okay, 16, 17, D.
So
I
this
think
time,
they're A or D.
this time very mixed performance. Responses.
So students, let's check who is correct now. Ganesh? 17. So 17 is the correct answer.
Yes, 17 is the correct answer. And you know, a stock block is a rectangular block that is shaped to fit above and below other blocks. Rectangular లో ఉంటుంది ఆ బ్లాక్. ఆ బ్లాక్ కి పైన ఇంకో బ్లాక్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు, మనం ఇక్కడ కింద ఇంకో బ్లాక్ కూడా అటాచ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. దాన్ని స్టాక్ బ్లాక్స్ అంటాం మనం స్క్రాచ్ లో. నెక్స్ట్ ప్లీజ్.
Who is the father of artificial intelligence, AI? A. John McCarthy, B. Arthur Samuel, C. Alan Turing, D. all the above. I know many of you are working on artificial intelligence or developing your projects on AI, like one of the most trending technology nowadays.
Okay, for artificial intelligence, in Telugu we can call it as కృత్రిమ మేధస్సు. కృత్రిమ మేధస్సు పితామహుడు ఎవరు? AI, artificial intelligence. Azora, can you repeat the options?
John McCarthy, Arthur Samuel, Alan Turing, all the above. We have like mix of answers. Like it seems like students are just guessing now. Let's see. Like that's a great discovery for them.
So Ganesh, can you check with A? Okay, students, remember those who are correct, congratulations. Those who are not able to guess, you can remember the name. Okay.
So you know, he is a computer scientist and is very interested in programming languages at the time of the schooling. He was born on September 4th, 1927. And he is expired on October 24th, 2011.
Let's move to next question. Okay. Which extension makes your sprite talk? A, text to speech, B, pen, C, slate, D, all the above.
I know this time students will give the correct answer. All students.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Zora.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, Ashima.
Good evening, everyone. So we are waiting for our district education officers to join in, who will be joining in another 2 minutes. So may I request you to be patient with us for another 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you so much for your understanding. And we shall begin the session shortly. And I'll also like to inform you that unfortunately, our chief guest for the day, Honorable Education Minister of Telangana, Ma'am Petlola Sabita Indra Reddy, is unable to join the launch event due to an urgent meeting that has come up with the cabinet. So she has conveyed her regret. So anyway, but we are all going to start our launch event very soon once the DOs join in. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the information, Ashima. Students, let's continue with our quiz. Most of the students are saying text to speech.
Yes, you are correct. As I said, most of the students are on track. They said text to speech.
Yes. స్టూడెంట్స్ క్వశ్చన్ చూడండి, ఏ ఆప్షన్ మీ స్ప్రైట్ ని మాట్లాడేలా చేస్తుంది? ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ టెక్స్ట్ టు స్పీచ్. You can see in the left side, you can see block palette. In the black palette bottom, you can see there is an option called add extension. If you click on that option, a page will be redirected called choose an extension, where you can choose text to speech, music, pen, etc. So in that option, there is an text to speech. Thank you.
How much does Scratch cost to download? So I know that most of you have already downloaded Scratch in your gadgets, like whether it is laptop or computer or desktop or in your mobile phone too. So like, does it cost you anything? Option A, free, like you can download Scratch at free of cost. Or option B, rupees 1,000. Option C, rupees 10,000. And option D, rupees 1 lakh.
So students, the question is, Scratch download cheyadaniki dhara enta? Option A, free. Option B, rupees 1,000. Option C, rupees 10,000. Option D, rupees 1 lakh.
So I'm receiving a responses A. I can say 98% students are saying A only. Yes, students, we can download the Scratch free of cost.
Yes.
Here is your next question. How do you create code in Scratch? A, snap blocks together. B, draw blocks. C, write code in editor. D, copy and paste code.
Okay, students. స్క్రాచ్ లో కోడ్ ని ఎలా సృష్టించాలి? స్క్రాచ్ లో కోడ్ ని ఎలా సృష్టించాలి?
So many students are saying answer is A. Very less students are saying C option. So can we check with C option first, Ganesh? Okay, yeah. First option is correct.
Can we have next question, please? What happened when a green flag symbol is clicked in a Scratch program? A, starts the program for execution. B, delete the program. C, freeze the program. D, stops the program from execution.
ఓకే, ఫర్ తెలుగు, స్క్రాచ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో ఆకుపచ్చ జెండా గుర్తును క్లిక్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమి జరుగుతుంది? ఓకే, స్క్రాచ్ లో ఆకుపచ్చ జెండా గుర్తును క్లిక్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమి జరుగుతుంది?
So I am receiving responses, most of the responses for A. Yes, students, you are absolutely correct. When we click on the green flag, your program will start.
Yes, when the green flag is a programming feature that will start all the script in the project. The green flag option is seen in an event block where you can select options when flag is clicked or when space button press, or any options you can select from event block.
So this is our last questions for today's quiz. The cat in Scratch is an example of an dash. A, sprite. B, avatar. C, character. D, template. So like you all know, when we start creating a project in Scratch, by default there is a cat sprite present on the stage. So what we call that? Is it a sprite or an avatar, a character, or template? I know this question is a bit tricky.
స్క్రాచ్ లో ఉన్న పిల్లి దేనికి ఉదాహరణ? మనం స్క్రాచ్ ఓపెన్ చేయడం ద్వారానే డిఫాల్ట్ గా అక్కడ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఉంటుంది. అది దేనికి? పిల్లి ఉంటుంది, అది దేనికి ఉదాహరణ? స్క్రాచ్ లో ఉన్న పిల్లి దేనికి ఉదాహరణ? Yes, right?
Yes. I am receiving responses for completely. The students are saying sprite. They are writing as a sprite also. A, sprite.
Yes, you are right. Students, you are right.
So Ganesh and Zora, thank you so much for this interesting activity. And I hope all the students enjoyed it. So we are going to start our event now. Good evening and a very warm welcome to all present here. It is indeed a defining moment in time to have this August gathering today. I am Ashima Singh from Learning Links Foundation, your MC for the day. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the launch ceremony of STEM Budding Innovators Program. I also welcome the honorable dignitaries, respected teachers, meritorious students, and our guest speakers for the day. Learning Links Foundation is truly privileged to be associated with Dell Technologies and implementing programs which focus on providing opportunity to students to experience transformational learning in an atmosphere filled with fun and discovery and help them become smart generation that can ideate, invent, and innovate. Today, we all have gathered here for the launch of a very special program, an initiative by Dell Technologies in association with the state of Telangana. The STEM Budding Innovators Program is one of the exclusive programs which focus on helping our students get an early exposure to hands-on learning and gain practical knowledge in an engaging and fun to learn environment. Moreover, it has multiple benefits as it incorporates real-life problem solving skills along with computational thinking, creative thinking, logical reasoning, better decision making, good observation skills of students with the use of tech-based knowledge. The STEM Budding Innovators Program aims to impact 60,000 beneficiaries, which includes our dear teachers and students of 50 schools across the state of Telangana. It gives me immense pleasure to see each and every one present here today gathered to embrace the challenges and changes in the future and develop new opportunities to evolve and create a strong technological work environment to make a real difference in the world of tomorrow with the help of freedom of expression that technology provides. So the stage is set now, and the spirit of today's event is set to empower students with the zeal of advanced technologies and evolve their technological fluency. It is going to be an exciting time ahead to see all these wonderful students blossom into young innovators who are going to launch India onto the orbit of excellence and greatness. Without taking any more time, let's start the event. May I now welcome our first guest for the day, Ms. Nuria Ansari, who is the managing partner from Learning Links Foundation. She is a visionary and an inspiration for all of us at LLF. Ms. Nuria, may I request you to shed light on the innovation landscape in our country and also talk about the public and the private sector partnership. Over to you, Ms. Nuria.
Thanks a lot. A very warm welcome to all the extremely enthusiastic students. I was listening to them in their quiz, to the dignitaries, to our representative from the government, to our DOs, the principals, Siddharth, from very much for your time here. I think the one thing about the COVID crisis of the last 17 months has been that one is of course learning. The second thing about learning is innovation. And in innovation, how do you provide technology innovation to children who are displaced from school environment, displaced from their own access to tools? And I think the way in which this partnership with schools, with private players like Dell, with the non-profit sector partners, to help children reach out rather than waiting for children to come true has truly been something that has been successful. Our relationship in the state is an old relationship. We do the partnership here for many years. In fact, I think we started the Dell Giving program here, I think about 9 years ago. And every time there is something new that we want to try out, it is Hyderabad that we start with, because I think the vision of the people, especially from the education department, is something that aligns very well to the kind of innovation and technology that we are trying to build in this partnership. I think for going forward, for our children and our students to re-acclimatize in various ways. I think there is going to be three things that have been happening, and that is what we've been seeing on the ground. Number one, it's getting used to children learning again face-to-face. They've lost attention span. They've lost the ability to sit in classrooms. There is a definite hesitation for them to be back in school. They're eager to come back to school, but there is a hesitation. The second thing is the ability to actually move from basic numeracy literacy to innovation, to higher order thinking skills, to skills of the 21st century. That is what is needed for them to be successful in this world. So there's going to be a challenge that they're going to be facing there. And the third challenge that I see that they're going to be facing is to be able to stay within the mainstream environment, given the fact that 17 months of being out of this environment. So I think it will be up to us as collaborative partners, whether it is Department of Education, whether it is giving platforms like what Dell provides, government and schools that need to actually work in partnership like never before to help children stay in school, stay learning. Now, whether that is the hook of technology, whether that's the hook of innovation, whether that's the hook of just providing them activities that they can engage with, the important part is going to be about keeping the children in school and learning. The research out of the pandemic, or the Spanish flu of the 1918 showed that children who suffered from the lack of schooling during the Spanish pandemic never really earned as much as they could if they had not had a disruption in education. In today's competitive world, where children don't have the luxury to have a break in school because the employment landscape is so competitive, how do we actually use technology to jumpstart them and help them lose the gap of the last 17 months in the next 7 months? And I think it's a play between good quality education, it's a play of using technology innovatively, and it is a play of using technology as a hook to help children get back in education. And I'm very, very looking forward to this partnership to see how we can draw new paths. I think I've already told my team that we should do a good research on this project to see, these outcomes can be shared as best practices to all other systems also work. So thank you once again very much for everyone's time here today. Ashma, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Nuria, for sharing your thoughts. And yes, we completely resonate to what you have just shared, that this COVID pandemic times have really taught us many things. And it is important that now we come up with a program wherein we help students learn better when they come back to school. So we are definitely, through this program, we are definitely going to strive towards this and also bring in 21st century skills and make our students future ready. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your insight. Moving ahead, ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to take you through a virtual tour of the initiatives we have undertaken in the state of Telangana through a short video which depicts our journey over the last few years through Dell Technologies initiatives. So here we go. Can we have the video, please?
Can anyone confirm me you are able to see my screen?
Yes, Zora,
Yes,
you're
Zora.
This was our small effort to take you down the memory lane. Wasn't it a beautiful video which captured the essence of all our programs undertaken in the state of Telangana so beautifully? And I'm sure this is just a beginning, and we'll have many more such successful programs, impact stories, and moments in the times to come. Moving ahead, may I now welcome our next guest for the day, Mr. Siddharth Sinha, who is the PM PACE and Site Engagement Lead from Dell Technologies, Hyderabad, to share the vision of Dell Tech and throw some light on the STEM program. Over to you, Mr. Siddharth.
Thank you so much, Ashima. Well, I think it's an honor and a pleasure to welcome each and every one of you today. So good to have you with us. At Dell Technologies, we have always believed in investing in human capital, because that is essential to quicken the pace of human progress. We have always passionately found avenues to invest in what matters for the future from a sustainability standpoint. And that is also why we have strongly believed in investing in education. Okay. If you see today, the educational landscape in India is just brimming with opportunities, and those can truly make a difference in shaping the future of the world. STEM education, as you see it today, is an avenue that resonated with Dell Technologies' efforts to lead the world towards meaningful changes. When it comes to STEM education, we are so proud to have partnered with Learning Links Foundation. And this helps us enable the students and educators with state-of-the-art technologies, systems, and software. Students in particular have kind of gained a lot from these interventions, as they get to see and learn a plethora of skills ranging from problem solving to development of analytical skills, creativity, and how to communicate. Right? The avenues also kind of open up that mindset that, hey, I want to become an innovator, right? I want to create and not just consume content. Okay. And essentially, this is how we are going to be creating leaders. Dell Technologies, I think, is just truly privileged to launch multiple programs that have immensely benefited the youth of our country. And we take a lot of pride in being able to co-create these impactful moments with our partner organizations. With the launch of the STEM Budding Innovators Program, we would want to create an innovative experience for students, right? Which will instill the STEM spirit in them from a young age, and that can only grow as we move forward. Makes it more fun to learn and develop skills that I've talked about in the past: creativity, ingenuity, and imagination. The program envisions at creating a 21st century learning environment in schools and providing an opportunity for both teachers and students to become ready for future world, okay, by providing them with the STEM kits and to introduce them to the wonder of science and technology. You touch it, you see it, okay, work with it, and that helps you develop things better, learn things better. The kids essentially, harness the potential of these young minds, with each of them experiencing a transformational learning in an atmosphere that's filled with fun as well as discovery, helping them to thus become a STEM smart generation. You are very familiar, you can work with concepts, ideas, etc. You can ideate, invent, and also innovate, create the future, so to say. This program is going to be an enriching journey, which will allow the students to work with modern technology and equipment, and each of them bringing in their own perspectives, ideas, and vision into the experience. It just becomes a nice melting pot. We all learn from each other, and it becomes extremely great as an effort. I cannot wait to see the wonder that these young minds are going to bring to our country. I'm very excited to see how this shapes up what comes out as an experience from the children. And here's wishing you the very best to your success, growth, and more importantly, enjoy what you are doing and your promise on being a part of the innovation journey. Thank you so much. Ashima, back to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Siddharth, for your inspiring words and sharing the insights on the STEM-based programs undertaken by Dell Technologies. And I'm sure, very soon we'll have, once we roll out this program, we'll have more such success stories, and students are definitely going to do wonders with technology in their hand. So thank you once again, Mr. Siddharth. Moving ahead, we are really happy to have the district education officers with us today, who will going to launch the STEM Budding Innovators Program today. May I request Mr. P. Sisendra Rao, who is the district education officer from Ranga Reddy district, to share his thoughts with everyone and also officially announce the launch of the STEM Budding Innovators Program. Over to you, Mr. Sisendra Rao.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone who are present here. So I took this privilege to inaugurate this launch of this program. So I'm very happy that the STEM Budding Innovator Program has been doing a lot of works regarding the innovative works and taking out the innovative thoughts of the children studying in various institutions. But I am very, very much happy that this Dell Technology and other the NGO group, all intellectuals who are present here, and they also shared, and I also viewed one video, which is excellent. This thing. So, anyhow, we are in coming days. We in collaboration with all of you develop the skills among the children. And as you know, innovation is considered to be a panacea of competitiveness. We have a lot of innovative products. So in Ethical Tinkering Lab, our children are also manufacturing or preparing or under the guidance of some skilled persons. Our children are also learning a lot. So these business models and other models the children have been preparing are astonishing, because I also saw in a video that with the just sound from the fingers, the light is glowing. So it is really amazing that our children are doing because of your involvement and under your guidance. So one important parameter to know the innovativeness of an organization like you is that intellectual property that you have been creating among our children is very, very important. So simple measure of intellectual property can be patents which lead to new products and processes, leading to more prosperity and more research. So as you know, in this changing scenario where knowledge-based enterprises will be driving economic growth, role of education system becomes significantly very, very important. So this innovation can be restricted to a particular discipline of education. Intervention becoming innovation for wealth creation, which requires inputs from the different disciplines. So technology is coming nowadays with a sound of science and engineering education. We cannot depend on technologies borrowed from other countries. So mathematics is considered to be a foundation for excelling in the field of science and engineering. So combining these areas is becoming STEM, as you said, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This STEM signifies that mathematics, science, engineering, and technology, which cannot have the rigid boundaries. These disciplines are so interwoven that it will be injustice to see them separately. So, my friends, you know, all these technology, trending technology most of the new age startups have understood the power of analytics in decision making and customer satisfaction. So we have a large number of modern age startups, an ecosystem where mathematics, science can flourish at school level with your guidance and some of the NGOs interventions. So engineering and technology at higher education level is going to be an ideal combination. So, but in India, our education of mathematics and science is not provided to develop logical and creative thinking among our children, very well. But with the objective to crack one of the toughest entrance examination of the world, these are only meant for our coaching institutions and other educational institutions, only meant to pass through the entrance examinations. So we need more community of participation where STEM enthusiasts can interact with their peer groups. So I thank each and everyone who are participating here and who are also rendering their valuable service towards our children. So we hope that in coming days, you are definitely improve our children in knowledge point of view. And this STEM technology with the Dell Technology guidance definitely improve all our children future. And in coming days, we extend from our side on behalf of Telangana, we definitely extend our full cooperation to all of you. So I'm very happy to launch this program, and in coming days, this program will definitely going to be a grand success one. Thank you very much. Please carry on.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rao, for your insights and launching the program officially. We eagerly look forward to collaborating with your students and teachers, help them innovate. So I think we are going to have some exciting time ahead with all your schools. Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Rajita, who is the coordinator for District Education Office, Hyderabad, to share her thoughts with us. Over to you, ma'am Rajita.
Hello, good evening to each and every one of you. And it's really lovely to see many excited faces here. First of all, I would like to thank Learning Links Foundation and Dell Technologies for introducing such a powerful and initiative in Telangana government schools, which will definitely foster the creativity and innovation in our government school children. We all know, in the pandemic, apart from the all other sectors, even the education sector has undergone a crisis. And only with the help of the technology only we could reach to our students. And really we thank all the NGOs also who helped us in this pandemic to reach to our children. So I really feel it's honored to invite me for the inauguration of this program. And we have managed to, all the challenges we could manage with the help of technology. And in Telangana state, government has already, along with this, though we have opened schools physically, along with the physical classes, parallelly we are encouraging all the online classes also with the help of the technology. And especially this STEM Budding Innovation Program, which is really helps the children to develop the 21st century skills, like critical thinking or problem solving or creativity. These are the essential, nowadays, these are the essential skills for all the students. So I really thank Learning Links Foundation and Dell Technologies, and we really look forward to extend our partnership in future also in the Hyderabad district. I really am happy to inaugurate this program virtually. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am Rajita, for sharing your thoughts and officially launching this program. And as I shared, We also look forward to working with you, your teachers, your schools, and implementing this program successfully. And definitely, this COVID time, I think education is one sector which has adopted technology in the best possible way. But yes, it's time that we start interacting, involving with the students face to face, and we look forward to that. We look forward to that engagement, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now we have a special guest with us, the principal of Government Girls High School, Second Lancer, Mr. Wajid Hashmi. May I request, sir, to please share your thoughts with us?
Thank you, madam. I'm Wajid Hashmi speaking, HM Government Girls High School, Second Lancer School, Kunda. Is it audible to you?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm very happy to share my thoughts with you, with all the participants. Learning Link Foundation have been working with us for the last nearly 5 years or so. And in this period, they have done a lot to improve the school holistically, and especially in developing the soft skills as well as hard skills too, by means of this moving science lab, etc. So as for the soft skills are concerned, our young colleagues comprising of very talented team have been working with us. They are improving and they are taking pains to handle the classes, to get the courses completed, and in other areas too, like field trips have been conducted so many times. Our children have been taken to the different technological sites in companies, and they are really, I'm very much thankful to the Learning Link Foundation and its partner, the Dell.
Thank you, Mr. Hashmi, for sharing these insights with us. Thank you so much. Yes. So now I would like to invite Ms. Minhaj, who is the principal from Telangana Minority Residential School, Kishanbagh, to share her views.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Ashima. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Thank you so much. Eminent dignitaries present here today, my colleagues, teachers, and my dear students. A very good evening to everyone present here. So Telangana Minorities Residential Schools were established in the year 2016 with a mission to provide high quality free education to the poorest of the poor. So here, to achieve this, we have collaborated with Learning Links Foundation and Dell, and they have helped us in achieving our mission. So they have initially in our school, we have been working right from the beginning with them, right from the foundation years. So they have set up a digital lab with content in our school, and our teachers are using it as a tool to enhance the effectiveness of the teaching. Not only that, computer education has also been provided to more than 400 students who in turn are teaching their friends, and also they are able to use this while preparing their projects. And with the team's help, our students have also participated in the National Olympiad, various Olympiads like Terry Olympiad. And before the pandemic, the students were taken to Dell campus where they interacted with the officials and were exposed to innovative technologies. During this pandemic also, they helped our students, the team engaged our students in various online sessions on coding, on technology and artificial intelligence and gaming solutions. Learning Links Foundation and Dell have also set up a robotics lab in our premises to provide hands-on experience to our students. Not only that, we also have the mobile innovative station, which comes and our students get the first-hand experience there. So due to these programs, our students have become more confident. They have learned to work in a team and also have enhanced the critical thinking skills. They have also the teachers, and which helped them in integration of technologies in classroom, which turned out to be a boon to our teachers, especially for conducting the online sessions during this pandemic. For the principals also, they conduct orientation sessions. Recently, we attended the Gyan Shakti program, wherein we were introduced to the game-based education. I'm thankful to the entire team of Learning Links Foundation and Dell for not only empowering us, but also
Ma'am, we lost your voice. I think there is some technical glitch at ma'am's end. Ma'am, can you hear us? I think ma'am is facing some network issues. Anyway, thank you so much, ma'am Munhaj, for sharing these insights. And it is, the visionary school leaders like you who are role models for each one of us and who make our programs successful. So thank you so much, ma'am. So now, everyone, it's the time for us to officially launch the STEM Budding Innovators Program. Zora, can you please enable my screen sharing? Hello? Zora,
Yeah.
can you please enable my screen sharing? Yeah,
Please
thank
do.
you. Yes, thank you. So may I have a big round of applause from all who are connected with us through Zoom. This is the official launch of the STEM Budding Innovators Program, and we look forward to working in the state of Telangana.
Lovely.
So now, we are thankful to all of you for attending the event and making this launch event even more special. At the end, may I request Mr. Vinay Mehra, partner Learning Links Foundation, for vote of thanks. Over to you, Vinay.
Thanks, Ashima. Very good evening to everyone. And I would like to thank all the dignitaries for their presence at the launch ceremony of STEM Budding Innovators Program and inspiring all of us. It was a memorable event today, and it was our pleasure to have you all with us. I would like to thank Mr. Rao and Ms. Rajita for officially launching this program for the state. And you have really inspired each of us today. I'm sure we will be able to implement the STEM Budding Innovator Program successfully in your state, and we'll always get your guidance and support. I would like to thank Mr. Siddharth from Dell Technologies for providing such avenues to young minds to innovate and become future ready. I would like to thank Ms. Nuria Ansari for enlightening us with her thoughts and emphasizing on the partnerships between public and private sector, which is a key to development. And we must work together to ensure we are able to nurture the young minds and make them successful future leaders. Last but not the least, thanks to all the principals, students, mentors who have joined us for this event today. Thank you so much, because it's you who will make the program successful. You who will impact the future minds will surely meet again, and that time we will be celebrating the success of this program. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Vinay. And you, as you rightly said, we really enjoyed the launch event, and we wish each and every one more success and achievement under this initiative in future. We look forward to meet you again next time. Till then, stay safe and keep innovating. Thank you, all of you. Namaste.